Having ghosts in your house can never be fun. They make it so you can't get anything done. Whenever you think you're alone, they come near. Whatever you're doing, they will interfere. And if you've been struck by a spirit attack, it's time to call someone you know to fight back. And while my idea might seem strange to you, I think the best ghost hunter is Doctor Who. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Nightmare Haunts, where we take a look at episodes of shows with a creepier, darker theme. You really have to give credit to a show like Doctor Who, going on for 50 plus years and still coming out with new ideas.
I think that this will be a very fun review. Woo!
Now, Leia is a pretty big fan of this show, but I actually haven't seen all that much of it.
Oh, boo! Boo, 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 boo.
So keep that in mind, as I'm still not sure how I feel about the show as a whole. But I will say, I really liked this episode. And today we're going to go in depth as to what makes it so awesome. Let's do this.
Also, in this episode, we will be seeing the Doctor, Clara, the Ghost Hunter, named Alec, and a Psychic named Emma. Let us begin!
This episode gets started pretty immediately, with Emma calling out to a ghost that they believe is haunting the house. The Ghost Hunter's machines go wild, and what we see and hear of the ghost actually sets up the episode in a really suspenseful way. And right after this attack from the other side, the Doctor and Clara show up, hoping to rid the house of this ghost once and for all.
So the Doctor and Clara are freaking out Alec and Emma by being all weird, and they haven't been through anything life-threatening yet. So the Doctor's cool. He's cool with Alec and Emma. Cool.
As we work our way over to Alec's notes on the ghost, we learn that Alec brought the spooky old mansion himself, and that Emma is a special kind of psychic called an empathic psychic, who senses feelings instead of thoughts or omens. All of Alec's photos of the ghost, who is known as the Witch of the Well, have her in the same position with the same expression, and they make her look as creepy as they know how.
Just looking at her gives me the chills. Be prepared for a really creepy photo.
One thing I will compliment this episode for is the atmosphere. While we deal with the Witch of the Well inside, a thunderstorm outside rages, and thunder strikes to accent the more dramatic parts of the episode. The Doctor and Clara head off to the music room, which is apparently the heart of the house.
Dun dun dun. You know, I wonder how many sets they have to make. Jeez, it must be a lot.
We have some really well-shot transitions as the Doctor and Clara make their way over to the music room.
Meanwhile, Emma and Alec are chatting, and Emma drops a huge hint that she obviously likes him. And somehow, he does not know. He is an idiot! Idiot Alec! You know, Idiot Alec is what I'm going to call him for the rest of this. Idiot Alec, Idiot Alec, Idiot Alec.
The atmosphere of the episode continues to build as the Doctor and Clara finally make it to the music room. There, the Doctor discovers a cold spot as strange supernatural sounds swell through the room.
He draws a little chalk circle where the cold spot is, and then him and Clara leave. Alec notices his monitor starts going haywire, and the chalk circle turns into smoky smoke. Yay! Creepy stuff!
No, not yay! A horrifyingly loud knocking starts, and Clara's candelabra is blown out as the entire house drops to below freezing. She feels an invisible, not there hand holding onto hers, and then they run.
Run, run, you clever boy. And remember!
The two groups reunite right as a rounded mirror appears out of thin air. A vision of a forest fades in, and we hear the Witch of the Well's demonic scream. She leaves behind some graffiti. This is another scene that really works in building up the curiosity as to what this thing is.
You can't take pictures of ghosts. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. No, no. They are invisible. You can't. No.
Apparently, in this universe, that's the only way you can see ghosts.
It's our universe. No twist ending.
Well, it's a modified sci-fi version of our universe.
No, it isn't. It is not. You know what? Just continue rolling. I've been this argument anyway, so like, why bother?
The Doctor goes with Alec, and they talk about how Alec's military past influenced him to become a ghost hunter.
And the girls talk about love stuff. It's like one of those teen similar scenes. Like all the gossip about, oh my gosh, I think Brian likes me. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Both of these scenes reveal something about the characters, and it's nice to have a short break from all the horrific ghost antics. Having all that for the whole episode would have probably been overkill.
Totally overkill.
After examining the photo some, the Doctor gets an idea.
So Clara and the Doctor go through the whole entire life cycle of Earth, birth and death, as Clara said, and Clara asks the Doctor why he's so okay with seeing all of the death and all of the life and all of the everything like that. He says the perfect answer after Clara asks him, "If we're not all ghosts to you, what are we?" And he said, "You are the only mystery worth solving." Bam! If he said anything else, I would be utterly disappointed.
The Doctor made it a point to take a new photo every few million years, and upon stringing the photos together, he discovers that the Witch of the Well is actually a time traveler.
Well, she will be in a couple hundred years. Don't forget that part. The Doctor clearly stated it.
This woman is named Gila Chakurian, and no, I don't know how the Doctor knows this. She's trapped in something called a pocket universe, a parallel version of the real universe where time moves much more slowly. I'm told that the term pocket universe actually means something within scientific theory, but I'm not a scientist, so I wouldn't know about that. What to us is 100 million years is only 3 minutes to Gila. These pocket universes only exist for so long before collapsing, and it's Emma's job to bring Gila back out of the pocket universe.
So now the Doctor sets up some big giant machine-ish thingy to help amplify Emma's natural ability and help her to create a dimensional portal. Before that happened, there was a little teeny love-dove scene between Emma and Alec, and it was adorable. But anyway, back to the episode.
The Doctor goes through the portal and enters the pocket universe, which turns out to be the forest we saw earlier, and it's already starting to collapse. He finds Gila, who warns him about something lurking in the mist. They both run toward the sound of Emma's voice, and all the while, the tension builds and builds as the portal causes more and more chaos for Emma, Clara, and Alec.
So Gila makes it through, and the portal closes before Doctor has a chance to go through it. And then the portal's closed, and the creepy beast thing is chasing him again. Brilliant.
Emma realizes that she has to start at the portal again, but Alec doesn't want her to go through any more pain.
Emma doesn't realize, Clara makes her realize. There's a difference.
As Emma gets the portal going a second time, Clara heads out to the TARDIS, who refuses to open, claiming through a holographic reflection that if it went to the pocket universe, it would die. But Clara manages to get in and brings the TARDIS in and out alive.
Whoop! Go, Clara!
The next day, Gila is revealed to be Emma's great however many greats granddaughter. The Doctor also realizes that the monster was in love with another monster that was inside of the house, but they got separated by the pocket universe. So they go in one more time, just as the credits roll.
I-L to the O to the V-E. Love it. Great episode, great characters, a great everything. So rad. 4.5 out of 5.
We have a classic setup. A small number of characters have to deal with a horrifying supernatural force inside of a spooky haunted mansion, and they pull out all the classic horror movie cards. But the twist here is that the ghost isn't actually a ghost, but a time traveler. I find it neat how well this episode mixes up its sci-fi devices. Ghost hunting, empathics, and pocket universes wouldn't seem like they go together, but the episode makes it work. There was some really good tension here and some great character moments between our dynamic duo of Doctor and Clara and these new people. It was a fun watch and a cool episode. 4 out of 5.
See ya.
Something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! If there's something weird and it don't look good, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters!
We went to the Mystery Shack and through the TARDIS, but after all this time, it comes back to this. She enters, an outcast on Halloween night, bringing back memories of horror and fright. When everyone's waiting for fear to unfold, she just wants to forget about mistakes of old. When October 31st is approaching very soon, you can expect a visit from the Princess of the Moon.